Let's add some spirals to our Ohio star on day 17 of our 30-day sketch challenge. For polygon spirals, we're going to take our idea of a spiral design and we are going to put it into a triangle shape or a square shape, but when I do the square, I'm going to offset my starting point a little bit each time so we get that tilt-a-whirl effect. So I'm going to start with that tilted version, and remember, we don't want to follow straight across our seam line. We want to hit our seam line, just, decide ahead of time, 1/4 inch, a 1/2 inch, and I'm picking my pen up just because I wanted to get that spacing right and I wasn't sure I could draw a nice straight line. You can do this with a ruler on your machine if those little tiny variations bother you. And we want to make sure we are keeping 4 sides to our shape even when it gets kind of tiny there in the center. And then I have done this where I want to travel back out and I just carefully stitch kind of a zigzag motion until I get to a place where I can travel back to the edge of my block or the edge of my unit. And for these triangles, I'm not going to offset. I am just going to spiral in using those sides as a reference to help me keep straight. And then when I get to the center, I'm going to connect to the next spot in my design. And then you can come back out to the place where your triangles meet and you can travel to the next triangle. And what I was trying to say, I didn't finish my thought, but you can draw and stitch straighter lines than you give yourself credit for. Sometimes if you move faster, your brain doesn't have time to overthink and say, oh, darn it, I'm going crooked. So just go for it. And if there's a few little wobbles, it's okay, because your eye knows you're trying to do a straight line, and as long as they aren't too wavy, then there's some room for error. If they tend to get really wavy, put a gentle little wiggle in there on purpose. And then, like I said, if you put a little bit of waviness on purpose, it frees you up from the pressure of having to do things with a straight line. And once you start stitching, your lines will be straighter than you think they are. Again, as you go a little bit faster, you can keep things a little bit straighter than if you were trying to go really slow and be perfectly straight, and then the cat hops up on the table and then you're totally messed up. But give those polygon spirals a try. They're a lot of fun. If you'd like a copy of the block diagrams that I am sketching each day, please visit truebluequilts.com to download the companion workbook. And if you'd like other ideas for quilting, watch the video below. Thanks to my subscribers. The best part of quilting is the community. I'll see you in the next video.